Back again here, more disturbing truth on. Now, I know it's hard for the people to understand what I'm going to talk about right here, especially if you're black. You're never going to understand what they're really doing to you. You'll never get it. Now, this person that you see on screen right here, Jesse Jackson, run for president a few times in America. And once you see that, they don't have to get in power. That's what you need to understand. They don't have to put them on the main stage, so-called, to be the president, for them to be in a satanic puppet. You understand? You see, this one is 100% in, on, paid, and everything by the peoples, the ones that you so-called say have you under oppression. You never understand. It's the same people they put on. This Jesse Jackson is one of them. And also all of the people that you see on the mainstream pushing this dumb shit on the masses, trying to divide you in section, have the black people as a damn prop. You never understand. They use you to play a role. Once you play the role, bam, you win. That's what it is. You're also involved in the racism. That's what you need to know. When they put on a Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the people gonna buy them as black people, take them and run. They call control opposition, so the masses could keep their mouth shut and these people talk for you. All fucking fake shit they involved in. We go get into this right here, the so-called discussion of black people in America. And I told you, America is the king of division. Bam!
Reverend Jackson, let me
and if you notice, look at this panel right here, people. And I told you, if you're black, you're gonna hard to understand this right here. Because your emotion is blocking you from the truth. You never understand. All of these guys is paid puppet. It's hard for you to get it. But they are paid puppets. Paid by the government to brainwash the dumb peoples. The people brainless, don't have no sense. Of course, this will pass them all day of the week. You see what they got in the middle? Love. You believe they're about love? All they about is the hatred. That's what keep the people separated and make them easier to be controlled by the peoples.
You can answer any way you want to answer, but I want to get...
Look at this guy right here. He's a main character in it also. That's what you need to know. All of them, they play a major role in keeping the black people under bondage by selling you this dumb shit and you're buying it.
You know, that we've been discussing. I want to get all this stuff on the table. You have run for the White House twice, 84 and 88. Some of us worked on that campaign. Many of us supported.
There you go. He's talking about the Jesse Jackson right there, the one that keeps screaming that black people is under oppression. Yes, the white man both are their knees on your neck. You can't get to breathe. And of course, these guys is on the world stage dancing around on the people and you still think that they oppressing this one? Okay, so why you under oppression and this one don't? But it's the one that talking for you. You got experience of oppression? You need to wake your ass up, people. All government puppets.
In those runs for the White House prior to Barack Obama.
Nobody run for the White House unless they're part of the fucking rig reality. That's what you need to remember. Jesse Jackson, all of them is on it. That's what you need to remember. They're on the people payroll. The peoples that running this mind game on you. You understand? All of them in on it.
The notion these days inside of political circles, the notion inside the body.
If you notice, they almost look the same way. All of these fucking fake black people that fooling the people, they look the same way. They got a little shade of lightness. They don't really look like real black people to me. They look like they have on a fucking spray tan. No doubt about it.
Is that if you're black and you're going to run and win, and many black folk are forced, as you know, to run in districts that are not as black as they used to be.
Wow, so if you hear that, people? They're forced to run in districts that not black as they used to be. That's what they used to describe shit. Just like you hear Biden say, if you have a confusion, if you should vote for Trump or Biden, that means you're not really black. That's how they're dumbing down the masses. That's why I told you, people. The George Floyd shit is a election fucking bullshit. Politics all day.
In a district that ain't black or is not as black as it used to be, Reverend Jackson, you're going to have to run a different kind of campaign.
Wow.
Your name is in every one of these articles. You can't run a campaign like Jesse Jackson ran in 84, 88, they say, if you want to win and get elected. And in these articles, they point out people like Barack Obama.
There you go. Of course, this is how they're going to push it on you, people. That Barack Obama run for the white people and that's why he win. That's what they try to tell you. That they might gonna put a black people inside of a so-called district where they're not black enough or not black like he used to be. You see how they do you? you need to wake your ass up. All of them is the same. If you notice, Barack Obama look like this guy. The same fucking shade. Am I lying? Come on, people.
Deval Patrick in Massachusetts, Cory Booker in Newark, New Jersey, Artur Davis now running for governor in Alabama. These are the names that Adrian Fenty in Washington, D.C. These are the kinds of names that come up, and they say, Reverend Jackson, you can't run a campaign talking about a black agenda these days if you're going to win.
You hear that? There you go, people. It's all about agendas. So you can't talk about black agenda. Once you separate agendas, that's where you're gone wrong. This is how they separate the people. So you have agenda for white people, you have agenda for black people, you have agenda for Spanish people, Asian people. That's bullshit. 100%. That's the division in full effect. Bam.
Well, I won Vermont.
Look at this fucking crooked-eyed bastard right here. Yes, you run for office. That tell the smart people that you're 100% part of the devil work against the masses. Yes, he was so good. He was trying to fight for black people, so he trying to get in the office so he can help us. You're dumb as fucking stone. He's one of them. 100% one of them that brainwash the people. Right here they call Jesse Jackson. Don't sleep no more. Watch him.
I won Michigan. But that's not the deal breaker. I'm concerned that even in our passion, because many of us...
And why they always call them reverends. I don't understand. What is them? How the fuck they become reverends, people? Wow, I can't believe this right here. Wow, the same thing with your Al Sharpton. Who else a reverend? Martin Luther King? They all con artist people. Don't be dumb.
I talked this out in these last 2 years. Now here...
And you see his shade also? You see how he look? I'm not playing, people. Notice the people who so-called fighting for black people and look at them. All of them got the same shade. Am I lying? All of them look the same way. Why? Hollywood fucking characters.
A lot of the tension between our joy and our pain. The joy
and
the
pain.
president's victory, and the pain of how do we handle the crisis today. We are under attack today.
You see?
The latest data is that hate crimes against all minorities are down.
Listen to how he talk, people. Why you think this is a black man right here on screen? Why you think it's a black man? Where the fuck he come from? Where he come from? Wow, I told you, people. All government agents, all of them right here, they from the same fucking bloodline. You hear me tell you? They're here to fight against the people. Keep you divided, scrambling shambles. And of course, it's easy for them to fuck with you then. It's easy for them to control you when you're scatter-minded. And these guys is the one who do it. They're fooling the damn people right here.
18%. It's up against blacks, 8%. Today, when many small towns have lost their farms and their businesses, there are 2.4 million Americans in prison. Those have been there a year longer. And 1.2 are African-American. And 500,000 are Latino. And
I told you already, people. I always told you the same thing. It's time for people to look at themselves. Look at yourselves and what you're doing to participate in the fuckery. And then you stop it. That's all you need to do. You don't have to listen to these fuckers right here leading you all the way down the gutter. You understand me? What you think they're here to do? Save the black people? Come on.
Now, counting those blacks in those small town prisons in the census as being citizens of that community, therefore they get from our being there reparation, they get registration, representation, and they get resources.
Wow.
I'm concerned that some of our own internal wounds between us and our other partners, we must heal some internal wounds because we cannot go forward unless we have a full deck. And if the wounds are there, we begin to lose our spirit. A&T, bless my school.
You're reading from a script. But what I'm trying to tell you is, people, listen. Because I'm telling you right now, man, you can't be a part of the problem in this world. You can't. That's why I tell you, knowledge is key. You can't be a part of the problem. If you're not going to be the solution, don't be the fucking problem. You understand? Try to be the solution. Now, I'm going to say this, and I don't care who mad, because I told you this is the bitter truth. The truth will slap you in your face, and you have to wake up on it. Now, I'm telling you right now, it's time for the black peoples, right? The black community, so-called, the black peoples who really care about black. Y'all need to do something about the youths. The youths that's growing up under the influence of the elites. Now I must say that again. Under the influence of the elites, that's where their culture come from. The culture that they give you, the brainwash, is from the elite people. Now, what you have to do is get the youths, the black youths, out of this culture that we're in. You understand? The black growing up youths and the teens, they follow the culture. The culture is rob, steal, gang banging, go to jail. If you don't go to jail, you don't get glorified as a so-called street man or some kind of street people. What kind of dumb shit is that? That's what I try to tell you, people. This is how they made it up for black people to be inferior. You understand? That's how they do it. And once you play your role, play your part in it, you make it happen. You understand? If you reject what these people saying, you'll be 100% better off. You have to reject them. These are the ones that they put on to brainwash you. I always show you from back in the days, Martin Luther King come out, you see all those national medias show up. CBS, ABC, they're the one who pushing him. They're the one who amplifying what he's saying. And Malcolm X go say, oh, the media is taken over by the white man. But he have all of those media in front of him to talk. What you think, people? He's one of them. But the dumb people will never see. He's here to brainwash the people. No race is more superior than none. So when you talk about this black supremacy, white supremacy, you're wrong. All peoples is equal. Once you get that to your head, you will stop the fussing and the fighting. And these people is here to do what? To fluid on the damn fire.
Celebrated a month ago, 50 years since the sit-ins at the Woolworths. And yet, there was an African-American mayor, woman, Mrs. Johnson.
You see him touch the one eye?
Became the first African-American mayor
You see him?
in the city. And there are 10,000 students on that campus eligible to vote. And the election day, 200 voted.
You see, this is why I'm pissed off, people. This is why I'm pissed off. I already told you. I already told you what the George Floyd shit is. Nothing but politics. Yes, people, they want the dumb people to vote. And I already told you, it's a game that they play. It's an inside fucking game that they play with your damn votes. It don't put who you see in president in. You understand what I'm saying? It's just to count the dumb people on one side and the dumb people on the next side. They give you an elephant and a fucking jackass to vote for with the stars in it. That prove that you're dumb. 100%.
She lost by 900. So the election day, 200 voted. She lost by 900.
Of course, she lost by 900, right on the coding.
So the hope coming out of my balloon is a factor. So in some sense, the appeal today is for the president to hear our appeal to revive the enthusiasm and the hope and the unity. Now, part of this politic thing today, on your point about coalition, what links us? Why did Dr. King call it Poor People's Campaign and not Black Campaign?
You see?
Why in that last staff?
Why the fuck is black people should care about no damn campaign? I already told you, people, don't buy into that shit. It's only dumb people follow politics. I already told you, all of this shit, the divide and conquer, is for your politics. That's what it is. Who the black people gonna vote for? Vote. Do you believe they're walking around with a George Floyd so-called sign said vote? A picture with George Floyd and the middle said vote. How the fuck it turn into a voting? Who you gonna vote in that gonna save black people? You're dumb people. Wake your ass up.
There were whites from Appalachia, coal miner dies every 6 hours a day, and Native Americans and some of Shaw Business Group from Southwest, and some Jewish allies from New York, and some blacks. Why? Because he knew that if you isolate the agenda and don't wrap it tightly, it'll be shot down just on its very essence. So that today we need this. Poverty is expanding.
Watch him holding the devil horns. Poverty is expanding, but only on black people. There
are more whites in poverty than blacks. Poverty is expanding. There are more whites in poverty than blacks.
Yeah, what do you say? There's more white in poverty than black. When
John Kennedy held up a black baby in his arm in Harlem, it was dismissed as he was trying to peel Adam Powell.
Wow.
Robert Kennedy held up a white baby in his arm in West Virginia, in Appalachia. That baby's bloated belly in tears touched America differently.
Okay, so where is all of that come from? Tell the masses where it come from. How did that happen? It's the fucking media that control all of them. It's the media, people. The media is what feed you the dumb shit. You understand? So the media come on and show you a black baby, a white man holding a black baby, and they say, oh, yeah. They're the one who give you the narrative on that. They're the one who give you the judgment and everything, tell you how they feel, show you some posts, or somebody say this on Twitter. All them. You understand? Just wake your ass up.
It was a different response. Poverty, 40 million Americans in poverty today. 1 million children go to school homeless every day. 50 million have no health insurance. 50 million more do not have catastrophic health insurance.
And I'm waiting for you to say they're hard black. Wow.
20 plus million are unemployed today. And so there is expanding poverty. We must address in a direct way. 50 million Americans are food insecure. That's to say that they cannot get 3 balanced meals a day.
Wow.
In our schools in most cities,
Wow,
85%.
they're insecure that they can't have 3 balanced meals a day. I told you people, it's brainwash. And guess who brainwashing you? Fucking dummies. That's all they are. 100% dummies. That's what it is. And I think that's why they call it hate speech. Because these guys trying to dumb you down and you call it out. Dumb on.
3 meals a day, which means they deserve breakfast.
Wow. And take a look at this one right here. We go get to him in a minute. You see shade? You see how they look? I told you I never miss. Why all of these TV black people that represent you look the same? You never ask, man. Jesse Jackson look the same way as this character right here. Why? I told you already, people. Look at Barack Obama. Wow, where they get these black people from? Dumb on.
Not just lunch. So poverty is a big deal, which we must address. And that takes
Look at the Jesse Jackson. Look at the fucking character right here. Look at him. You see him? Take a look at Farrakhan. They look the same, people. Why they got that shade? Why they got that funny looking hair on their head? They're not black by a long shot. It's all fakers.
Big deal, which we must address. And that takes beyond just black can be the stimulus for that, but we don't have a monopoly on poverty.
President Obama would say, though, Reverend Jackson, he's working on the healthcare issue. He's tried to do everything he could for black folk, and all Americans and Republicans have obstructed him in that process. That's what he was.
All bullshit for your racism. And that's why when I said, when Obama come in, the race war begin. And a lot of people say, oh, why you say that? Because he's the one who bring out most of the racist shit. Followed up by Donald Trump. That's how they do it, people. You need to wake up. What's wrong? He bring it out. Black man in power, and then he hear all of this shit coming out. Oh, Bertha, all of this shit coming out. That's racism for your ass. And they built it from the ground up. Wake your ass up. They're fooling you with the love. They only bring hate to the masses.
And he's correct. Because they are operating as obstructionists. No president has ever gone to a caucus like he did in Baltimore and faced them head on with the cameras rolling, and they hit him. It was like a snowflake on a hot stove. He just simply outthought them and made more sense. But they have the precondition, a pre-existing.
Look at them people. They all fake. Plan this fucking shit to fool the black people. Watch him with the hand sign right there to the damn
of
eye.
tear his administration down. Then came back and said, let's have 5 and 5 in the White House. A pre-existing condition. Their agenda is obstruction, not health care. And so there is this issue of these.
You tell me, in politics, what is the black agenda in politics? You hear them mention all of this shit. They never tell you what the black agenda is in politics. What's the agenda I want to try to get to? Where is the agenda? I told you already, people. The agenda is divide and conquer. From the fucking elite.
Of resistance. My point I'm trying to get to this is that when I look at these cities, because there are some forces not on the table, but when Gingrich came in 94, he saw people like Kathy Hughes and Bob Johnson, persistent on these radio stations, and you show me Harold Washington, I sugar WBON. You show me Dave Dinkins, I sugar WLIB. His first act was to stop the tax relief so blacks did not own in mass media. That was his first act.
Wow, so blacks could never own mass media. Wow. Wow, this is bullshit right here, people. Don't let them brainwash you, blacken your eyes with color. You need to wake up. All of them is against the people. You need to wake up, people. These are brainwasher coming for your damn mind. Bam!
We cannot continue to just make choices and allow to let them speak for themselves. We have to speak with them. We have to stand.
Speak with who? You're talking about black people always need somebody to hold their hand, somebody to speak for them. and then you're telling me that you're wrong because you say you're superior? Of course, people, you need to wake your ass up. If you need people to hold your hand, or you're gonna be superior over than another race. Come on, man. Dumb shit on the masses. The people need to stop this dumb shit. Just wake up. Stop being dumb.
With them. We have to fight with them. Whether it is paper, whether it is voice, whether it is whatever tool you decide to make it be done, we must unite and do that. Every other race, every other organization, every other population has had an agenda. Why is it to the fact that we're so fearful now after we're allowed to get into higher education where we're not?
You hear that? So the black agenda is what she go explain right here. Let's listen.
Forced to be escorted in, then now we want to get there and not say anything. You're not saying anything after you've graduated with a bachelor's, a master's, a PhD, and you're still unemployed. We have...
Wow. So there you go, people. So this only happens to black people right here. I already break down the education system and show you. It's about putting money in and roll the dice to take money out. That's what I don't tell you. You're telling me it's only happened to black people? I already told you, people. A lot of people got their degrees in a whole lot of shit, and they don't have the job for that. You understand what you have to get, people? Everybody can get a high-end job. Everybody can't. You understand? So therefore, high school, college degrees and all of that didn't made for everybody. You understand? If everybody got a college degree, who's gonna sweep the street? Who's gonna work on the fucking garbage truck? Who's gonna mow the land? Who's gonna do the dirty work? The earth set up like this, people, by design. Just remember that certain class of people, they have to keep you there so you can get to maintain the rest of the world. That's how it is, people. Why you think some poor countries, you see them have sweatshops, working in there, making shit? What you think, people? That they have to have that. So that's how they do it. They have to keep a low class of people to do the lower class of stuff. You understand me? So it's by design. It's not a coincidence.
To be able to take responsibility and be accountable for all the struggle that has gone to bring us this far. And if we sit back now, we're not going to get anywhere. So the black agenda is definitely a necessary agenda.
Where is the agenda? And I already told you, people, the agenda is divide and conquer. That's all they got for the masses.
But it also brings all others with us, because when you put us at the bottom of the totem pole, everything up has to move up as well.
Wow.
So we might as well move with it.
Wow. Is that dumb or what? If you put us at the bottom, everybody else gonna move up top. So might as well we move as well. This is dumb shit right here, people. All dumb.
Everything up has to move up as well. So we might as well move with it.
Wow. Wow. You see it? For the dumbest thing come out of their mouth, they get more cheers. How'd I tell you, people? Dumb on. Separation of the black people right here. This is how they separate you from the rest of the race with these characters that they put on screen and laughing. Fucking bored chest
You can rub off on it. What about the notion that Barack Obama is the first black president? He doesn't have to be. We don't want him to be the last. And there's only so far down the field he can push the ball. Maybe our expectations of him as the first are unreasonable.
Well, Tavis,
all of them is puppets. 100% puppets. All of them was placed there by the elites. The people not getting it. The elites that put them there to brainwash the people. What I tell you, why they put Obama in there? For the fucking division scheme. Wow.
That's ludicrous, as Mike Tyson might say.
This is another one of them again, that plain black. You see shade?
And because everybody, I was the first, so I wanted to be calm and reasonable in articulating my viewpoint. But I'm fired up right now.
These fuckers do not sound black to me. I tell you that already. They're fucking fakers. 100% in.
All right, and I'm gonna just take half a minute more because I
me the sign.
Say this. First of all, he is the first black president, but we got to remember that Jackie Robinson was the first. Jackie Robinson wasn't the best ball player. He was the best ball player suited to exist under the conditions that white folk would impose.
That's why it was from the fucking script. That's what you need to know. Everything is scripted for the dumb
upon
people.
him. So I'm not suggesting that Mr. Obama is not a brilliant man. I knew him earlier than most people in this building, since 91.
Yeah,
I was with
you're
Obama.
full of shit. You're part of the rig reality, fooling the masses. The fucking Barack Obama is a faker, just like this one right here. You never get it. Why you think they tell you Obama is mixed with black and white? Do he look like a mixed race to you? You're dumb as a box of rocks. He's a faker.
And most people who were black were with Hillary Clinton. When they were calling him Barack Obama, I knew who he was. I loved him. So I take second seat to no one. I love him. I love him walking down Air Force One. I love how he walks down and hollers at people. I love how he looks at black folk. I love how he looks at white folk. I love how
he look at black folk and look at the fucking smile on this one face. They're all fakers. They're here to destroy the black people on a false fucking pretense like they're standing up for you. Who send them? The same elite people that you say is against you. How dumb can you be? Huh?
He gives that Negro intimacy that is communicated telepathically. I love all of the symbolic gestures that are articulated from Obama. But at the end of the day, he's Jackie Robinson. I'm waiting for Willie Mays to come behind him because Willie's got a hell of a thing. Number two.
Look at them people. Watch the devil horns. He flashing right there. What you think? They all work for the devil. They're fooling the black people, the ones that get caught up in their color and their damn emotion. Of course, they got you right here with a bam. There you go.
Number two.
Devil horns.
How you gonna say you just the president of black folk? No, Sherlock. We didn't know that. Of course we knew that. I'm the very person who said he got to holler at white folk and wink at us. So don't tell me that I didn't understand that you had to engage in code switching, which is the
That's why they put the Obama in there. For this exact thing right here. Yeah, he was black, he wasn't black enough. Oh, he was under the white man power, so he can't get to do nothing. All of them people that you see as president, 100%.
For acceptance in the larger circle of white supremacist logic, so that you can then get in with a black voice. But don't get up in there and become who you said you were against.
In the black voice. What do you mean? He get in there with a black voice. Let's go back.
Predicate for acceptance in the larger circle of white supremacist logic, so that you can then get in with a black voice. But don't get up in there and become who you said you were against to begin with.
Who did he say he was against to begin with? Did you hear Barack Obama come out and say he's against white people? This is bullshit right here. Where did they get all this shit from, people? I told you, it's for the brainwash. Don't buy in.
Wow. Your point is that, and I'm not talking about black versus white, I'm talking about right versus wrong. So my point is, you are...
He's not talking about black against white. He's talking about right against wrong. You believe in people? Wow. Remember, he just told you that Obama was talking bad about the white people. And when he go in there, he change his mouth. That's bullshit. Wow.
The president of everybody, which includes me. I am from America too. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. That's in America. New Jersey ain't got to be New York to be part of America. I ain't got to be white to be part of America. Latinos asking them for something, and they got...
Why the fuck your name African American? Dumb on.
Something. Gay and lesbian said, don't ask, don't tell, changed it. Jewish brothers and sisters said, deal with Israel, deal with it. All of those are specific entities. Why is it when it comes to Negroes? Why is it when it comes to black folk? All of a sudden we are persona non grata. I tell you, Mr. Obama, to deal with the black agenda is what
the fuck is the black agenda, dude? What is the black agenda? Spray paint? You need to get your bitch ass out of here. Where is the black agenda? Y'all never say shit about the black agenda yet. Oh, black agenda, black agenda. What is the fucking agenda, dude? Tell the people right here. We waiting on
president before you had to do. How you gonna be any different? Abraham Lincoln had to deal with race. George Washington had to deal with race. LBJ had to deal with race.
All fucking fakers and the masses. 100% puppets.
How come you the first president that ain't got to deal with race? It wasn't a black president who passed the Civil Rights Bill. It wasn't a black president who passed this.
That's why I told you people, this is how they make heroes out of the fuckery that they put in place. They know it was wrong from beginning, but they put it in place so you can have a sodomite that they bring to change it and get the credit for it. Like a fucking Lincoln. Dumb on.
Voting Rights Act. It wasn't a black president who passed the Fair Housing Act. It wasn't a black president who dealt with fair housing. It wasn't a black president who dealt with affirmative action.
That's the same thing you get from the preacher man in the church. This nothing but brainwash, people. It's 100% brainwash. The same way they chant and the fucking people in the back. Yes, what you call them? They all a part of it. You understand? They're 100% Confederates. All a part of it, cheering on the fucking fuckery.
You gonna be like every other president, deal with race.
All of them is fake. You see the shade on this one? Y'all go get my fucking point before the video done. Why is all of them got the shade? Wow, and this motherfucker been around forever, still got a healthy afro on. They lying. All of them is fakers. On the
if you want to be great, deal with the Negro question. Now let me say this.
Look at them, they're Negroes.
How you gonna say this? One size does not fit all. When you go to the hospital, some people taking aspirin for hangnails. Some people taking insulin for diabetes. And some people taking chemotherapy for cancer. Ain't no such thing as a rising tide lifts all boats. You got to target your particular reality and tailor the public policy. And let me say this. First of all, everybody ain't got no boat.
Listen.
So you need to make some funds available for boat making.
You hear that, people? They need to make some funds available for vote making. What I don't tell you, people, it's about politics. You're dumb to believe that they're saving you because you're black or they're coming to your rescue because you're black. It's about politics. Wake your ass up and stop following these brainwash, these dumb shit that they got for you black playing with your fucking emotion. Stop playing that dumb role, people.
Then when we get to boats, some people got them little dinghies out there, and some people got some cruise liners. And the folk with the cruise liners don't give a damn what you do anyway. So the rising tide is not going to benefit us because we're being displaced by those big cruises. How you going to deny big cruises?
Wow. Watch his hand sign, people. What is that on his hand sign? Tell me. Tell me what is that on his hand sign. That's the fucking devil horns. Just remember that shit. None of these people is for you. I'm sorry, it's disappointed that you believe in these sodomites. Because they say they're black and they're looking out for black people. You got your emotion. You're watching with that shit. Remove it from your eyes. Remove the veil. Remove the fucking blinders. And see these people. They're 100% fake. They're not even black by a long shot. Bam.
Cruises. How you gonna deny Negroes money? 17% almost unemployment, 9% with white folk, 12% with Latinos, and tell me it's all equal. I'm telling you this. You bailed out the notorious AIG. You bailed them out.
This is how they do it right here, people. And I told you the Obama is part of the division. That's why they're so-called bailing out the big banks. What you think, people? You think you can bail out the people that own money? No, with what? With money? Get the fuck out of here. The bank is owned by the same people running this world. They're the one who print every fucking money that you see. They're the one who do it. You understand? They make those gold bars, selling it to the people, moving the price up and down. It's government trickery for the dumb people. Why you can't get it? Wow, wake up.
It's all equal. I'm telling you this. You bailed out the notorious AIG. You bailed them out. You bailed out General Motors, but you can't bail out African-American people who put together dimes and nickels and had parties for you to make sure that you could get up in the White House.
Wow,
and now
bam. There you go right there. It's black people help Obama to get in the White House. You remember what I tell you? These people is a part of the brainwash. You understand? Let me tell you this, people. Just put it like this. Let's put it in the context that they put it in. Black people is under pressure and all this shit going on. And you're still forcing us to vote? Don't make no sense, people. Nothing is going right for the people that black so-called. We are shambles. We living in this. We all this bad things happening to us. And you're fucking up forcing us to vote? How long ago people been voting? You tell me. How long ago African American so-called got the rights to vote? Long enough for them to see some changes, right? And where it is, you even got a so-called black president. They tell you it's them vote him in. Wow, I told you, people. Okay, so who voted the damn Trump? You Come on, people, you need to wake up. It's just politics. They use this to block your emotion and fuck with you. You understand? And then they can get to hit you with the politics. That's what it's about. Bam.
you get there, you can't have amnesia. Let me say this.
Wow.
Let me say this.
Last second.
You see that? That's the one-eye symbol. And look at his hair, people. Where they get these black men from. He says he's a Negro. You know he work for once you see him cover the one eye. That's all.
Let me say this and I'm going to be done.
Watch him.
It ain't no stimulus, it's stimulum. We ain't been
I
stimulated.
already tell you, people, the stimulus is to stimulate your damn dumb brain. That's all it is. What I tell you about the stimulus package that Donald Trump was so-called signing, you get a little check. Oh, a lot of people were jumping around. Oh, we got another check coming next month. Where it's at? I already told you, people. Just wake your ass up. It's just to stimulate your brain so you agree with the lockdown. That's all it is. They're not stimulating shit but your brain.
Look, when the money, as Dr. Malvo said, goes to the states, look at what monies have gone to the states.
Watch him.
Montana and Dakota have gotten $1,200 per state resident.
$1,200. You see that? That's the coding for the number 3. And I told you, all fake black man brainwashing you and you still can't see it. You're not going to remove the blinders, the emotion, the color from your eyes? Dumb on. Run
O.J. Simpson
Watch
was
him.
charged.
You see what he did? Watch the holding of the glass, people, because I told you it's Freemasonry. And take a look at him. I told you I never miss. Why is these the one that fighting for you? Why is these the one that make it in the White House as a black man? They all the same. Fake black people. What I don't tell you, no longer break down the Farrakhan and show you he's not black. Long time. He's not black by a long shot. He's just a fucking faker brainwashing the black people. You play weak, so they give you
with murder. And in a court of law with a jury of his.
Remember, people, the OJ was a divide and conquer bait. They feed the dumb masses. You understand? A black man, so-called popular, killed 2 white people and get away scotch-free. That's the same thing they give you with a white police kill a black man unarmed and then he get away with it. That's the same way they play with your emotion, as you could see this one with the Aleister Crowley style with the finger to the temple. All of them in are fooling the dumb people. You're never gonna get it.
He was set free.
A
lot of folk didn't like that. So they sued him. And he lost in court.
By the way, they sued him for $33 million right on the money. Bam.
But because even though he was not convicted of murder, they said he's responsible. White folk are rich and powerful, the rich and powerful.
Somebody tell me, please. You ever seen this one right? Who know this fucker right here? Who know him for real? A black person. You know this character right here? You know him being poor and with you in the dirt, in the grind? No, people, this is a Hollywood sodomite they put on to trick the masses. And by the way, they tell you that they banned Farrakhan on YouTube, but he can be on Fox or CNN. It's the same thing they give you with Alex Jones, people. They ban him. All his material is still up. If you ban him, how this fucking video get up on YouTube if you ban him? And I told you he's a faker. Look at his forehead. Is he black? Where did he come from, people? Who is he? Satanic fucking workers on earth is this character right here. Don't be dumb no more.
Because black folk worked for 310 years as channel.
All fucking coding. 310 years. Pay attention. And I told you it's a lie. All you have to do is go back and think, people. Think about the whole thing that they sell you. With black people used to work for nothing. And now they tell you that you can't even pay them to work. Wow. And you're gonna buy both of them.
Because black folk worked for 310 years as chattel slaves and got not 1 day's pay.
There you go. They get not even 1 day's pay. What was the work again, people? Picking cotton and chopping sugar cane in America? Trying to remember if America ever have fucking sugar cane around here. What kind of cotton America produce? You better wake your ass up. So you telling me that all of this shit that America don't produce, they used to produce it then when they used to have slaves working? Dumb on, people. It's nothing but cheap labor they call slavery. Just wake your dumb ass up.
I could call out the rich and the powerful whose riches have been gotten on our backs.
Wow, there you go, people. So the white people riches come off the black people backs. There you go. That's the reason they give you for black people to hate white people. Because if you're black and poor, it's because of the white people did it. Yes, they step on your back until you poor and they rich.
But I'll save that for another time. The gotten on our backs. But I'll save that for another time.
Full of shit.
The point is, the present generation of whites did not do this.
Okay, listen to what he's saying, people. Listen to what he's saying. Because I always say the same thing right here. Why carry on the hate with people that have no idea about what the fuck happened to the so-called forefather back in the days? Why hold these people accountable? He gonna give you a reason to. Listen to him right here.
But the present generation of whites are in their privileged position because of what a former generation of...
What I don't tell you. So the hatred must live on. That's the #1 message you get from a Farrakhan. Why you think the Khan on his name? Like Kanye West? Khan artists and the dumb people, you never get it. Yes, you need to hate the people, the white people now if you're black, because their ancestors get the riches off us, black people. Wow.
The present generation of whites did not do this. But the present generation of whites are in their privileged position because of what a former generation of whites have done.
Wow. So the reason why the generation of white, or the reason why white people have more money or more riches in the satanic earth over the black people is because of this right here. Pay attention.
But the present generation of whites are in their privileged position because of what a former generation of whites have done. Now the question...
What they have done, but you mean what they have done to black people, or you say what they have done? That don't make no sense at all, people. I told you, it's to fuel the hate. That's the name of the game.
It is. A black agenda should be put before them.
And they're never gonna mention the black agenda. They're never gonna mention it. It's just a word. Oh, the black agenda. Put the black agenda out here so we can know what it is, dude. Wow.
Because if they don't accept the responsibility to clean up this problem, you don't have a lot of time to wait.
But you never mention what the problem is. What is the black agenda, dude? Wow. So these people as black on TV, their agenda is to separate you from the whites. That's all it is, people. 100% in.
4 years for a benevolent white president or a benevolent black president. That day is over. America is facing the judgment of God as we sit around this.
And who they call God again? The peoples that put them in this position right here so they can have an influence on the people. It's called control. They're the one who playing God on earth.
Look at the weather. Look at the world turning down on her. America is bankrupt. 13.
Yes, America is bankrupt. Every fucking country is bankrupt. You know why? Because they owe the elites. That's why I told you, people. Donald Trump is in power, but the elites control him. They're the one with the real power. Money. Money is power. America is down 22 trillion in debt. That's the deficit. 22 trillion. What that tell you? That's what run America. Who run America now? The people who gave them that trillions. The world controlled by the same people. 100%. It don't matter what part of the world you're in, who you see in power, black, white, it's them. Just wake your ass up, people.
$1 trillion in debt. And if you figure Medicare and Medicaid, she's over $60 trillion in debt.
All coding, and I already told you what it is. There's more control for America. That's all it is. They're deeper in debt. They're one of the biggest deficit in the world. They have that. The 22 trillion show you that America is deep in the people's pocket.
Can never pay it.
There you go.
That's why she voted for $650 billion in armament, because she can't pay the debt. But she can bully those whom she is in debt to with fear over her military prowess. I'm here to tell you,
all bullshit come out of the Farrakhan mouth, people. You believe all that garbage? Come on.
Losing there too. Now I close. Our people need repair. Yes.
I'm still waiting for the solution, people. They're pumping you up, march, riots, pumping you up. Where is the solution? They're never gonna mention the black culture that we have costs more youths to be in prison. You're never gonna tell you that. That's what bondage call, people. That's the bondage. You never understand. The bondage is the culture. You stay in that culture, you in that bondage, that box. And that's what been happening to the youths nowadays. They follow those rappers, say shoot and do this and do that, and they want to be in that type of life. Gang banging, they give you 69, oh, he's a blood, oh, da, da, da. This is what they sell the black people for culture. The youths gonna hook to that, majority of them. And that's their downfall. And later on you come and you blame the white people because more black people is in the damn jail and the prison system. Why you don't change the culture? You're never gonna say shit about that. You're never gonna mention it. You're gonna glorify in your Jay-Z and your Beyonce and them. You're gonna glorify it in this Martin Luther King, these fucking sodomites that they give you. But you're never gonna wake up. Why? Because you stay dumb. The peoples is here to dumb you down that you see on TV. That's why they're there. They're no saviors.
Need repair from 310 years of chattel
310
slavery.
years. I thought it's 400.
Where black men were forced to be studs, to make black women pregnant, to make more slaves for the slave master.
Wow. Wow. People, I told you the things that they come up with, man. Wow. So they I can't believe this, man. I tell you, man, the world is full with dumb people, man. So you believe that, yes, they're trying to get them more fertilized so they could get more slaves. Now you have a whole nation on your ass shouting for freedom. There you go, people. You believe that? Okay.
To be studs. To make black women pregnant, to make more slaves for the slave master. And that same unhealthy attitude of misusing our women and making babies that we have no desire to take care of is still with us.
You see that, people? There you go with this stigma again. So it's the white people that make you have sex with the black. Make black people have sex and have kids. And then the black man go leave because he didn't want the baby. It's a white man that forced him to have it so they can have more slaves. And you still believe in a Farrakhan. Wow.
Willie Lynch.
Lynch. Why you think they name Lynch? Why would you name Lynch? Your last name. Why would your last name be Lynch?
Who gave the ways that we could keep being divided so that they could rule us for 1,000 years. That sickness is still with us. Yes, we got a black president, but brother said it was confusion. He confused the issue. But really,
we got a black president like you right here. Same fucking characters they use for the president. They all fucking fake.
Never wants to lose the white vote. So if he loses the white vote, he don't care that you voted for him. But if he loses the white vote, he feels he will lose.
Yeah, but remember, y'all just tell me that you're the one who vote Obama in power, the black people. That's what you tell us a while ago.
If you're watching, out of love. That's right. You won't lose the white vote of those whites that really understand this problem and know that this problem needs to be solved, and we can't keep relegating it to generation after generation because a few of us got a little money, a few of us got
that? A few of us got a little money. I already told you where you think Farrakhan get money from. I'm gonna ask you a question. What fucking job is Farrakhan do? What's his occupation? How did he get money? I already told you. The same fucking people pay Trump, pay Obama, pay this fucker. Pay all of them that you see on the panel for the brainwash. The people in charge of the brainwash who got the job to brainwash the regular people, of course they're gonna be rich. Of course they're gonna be famous. Of course you're gonna see them on TV. Bam.
A few of us have wealth while the masses of our people are going steadily down.
And that's why the fuck you the only one got a voice. What I don't tell you, people. They use money to rank people in this world. Stop use money as rank. These fuckers got ranks because they got money. And that's the reason why they can talk to you and tell you, oh, the white man is holding us down. But the white people is the ones that pay him. The same fucking people What's wrong with you? It's called a division scheme. None of it is fucking real. Bam.
This is a moment of connectivity. This is a moment by which God has gathered people all around the world to connect us around the life of the brother George.
You hear that? Just pay attention to the words that coming from their mouth. And they tell you right here, just a set up psyop for the dumb people. One world order bullshit with this George Floyd. As you could see, they put the picture one over here to make the twin pillow. Right there, and they're standing in the
moment
middle.
By which God has gathered people all around the world to connect us around the life of the brother George Perry Floyd.
Yes.
The world knows
Take
George
a look
Floyd.
at them right here with the cross in the back. I told you it's a devil rituals right here in plain sight. They got the mask with the George Floyd face on it. And take a look at this right here, the so-called mom. Another fake on the mask.
I know Perry Jr.
You don't know me, Perry.
He was a pesky little rascal. But we all loved him.
Faker. Nobody crying.
And I just want to thank all the mothers that are here today. And if you've got a nephew, an uncle, just hug them and just let them know. We are for all these young black men that are coming up in this world today. And just hug them and love them, because we don't ever know when the time will come.
You see? Because they're black, you never know when their time gonna come. Only black people gonna die. Okay, all right, I got
My uncle was a father, brother,
uncle,
and a cousin to me.
Listen to this right here, people. I told you, it's just a set up shit for the masses. Pulling on your heartstring and let you bite. Pay attention to them right here. And they got a halo over the character head they call George Floyd, faker.
Spiritually grounded, an activist. He always moved people with his words.
Oh,
Their
really?
officer showed no remorse while watching my uncle's soul leave his body.
You hear that? They always have to mention soul leaving the body. Did you see the soul leave the body, you lying bastard? Come on.
He begged and pleaded many times just for you to get up, but you just pushed harder. Why must the system be corrupt?
All of them is actors. All of them is performers, brainwashing the dumb people. Right
Broken.
here.
Laws were already put in place.
Laws was put in place for the African American system to be failed. Wow, I told you people, it's nothing but bullshit. And if you buy it, you win that box. I told you already. Don't buy into it.
These laws need to be changed. No more hate crimes, please. Someone said make America great again. But when has America ever been great?
All I think about is when he was yelling for mama.
Wow. He can't breathe. He yelling for mama. And I told you already, people, somebody kneeling your neck. Either you have a broken spinal cord or maybe broken neck. You're never gonna have stoppage of breath. You understand? Somebody kneeling the back of your neck? No. You're never gonna stop your breath. It's bullshit. 100%.
I know how mama is. She's just right there. She got her hands wide open.
Watch this right here. They do this on purpose with the one eye symbol right there with the George Floyd.
Come here, baby.
Halo on.
Every mama felt that.
Nothing but bullshit. All of them is fake. None of them crying. All of them is fake.
When he yelled,
all of them is fake.
Please,
every one of them.
Please, I can't breathe. I stopped wearing ties. This country has not reconciled.
Stop wearing ties because the George Floyd can't breathe. And I told you, it's not a coincidence why they're making the one eye symbol with him in the back. It's a devil rituals, and it bring out all the fucking fakers in the world.
All these differences with us.
There you go.
We survived slavery, but we didn't reconcile. We survived segregation, but we didn't reconcile.
Of course you survived slavery, you piece of shit. Lying to the masses, selling us slavery for us to feel inferior. This is bullshit right here, people. I told you already. Once you buy into the slavery, you're buying into the whole fuckery of who they say you are. You understand? You're buying it?
We're suffering invidious discrimination because we didn't reconcile. It's time for a Department of Reconciliation in the highest land, the highest office. It's time to have someone who's going to make it his or her business to seek reconciliation for black people in the United States of America every day of his life. That's what it is.
Wow. And I told you already, people, just brainwash for you. Once you buy into it, you're done. As a fucking individual.
I want to acknowledge
there you go, another fucking faker again representing the gay and lesbian in this.
Some young marchers in the streets. Many of them.
Why you give him wings? Why you give them wings and halos? I told you people what they're talking about. Fallen angels on earth They playing with the dumb
people. Not be in this place. They are black and brown. They are Asian. They are white. They are protesting and marching. And I'm saying, as a mama, I hear your cry.
You're a mama? For real?
That is what George Floyd wanted us to know.
As I speak right now, the city attorney is drafting an executive order.
And what you have to understand, people, these so-called mayors, they got no voice, no talk. They're just puppets. 100% puppets. They do nothing but sit there. You understand? Just wake your ass up.
I will sign when I get back to City Hall.
Yeah,
and what that order will say is that in this city, we will ban chokeholds and strangleholds.
Why the fuck is chokehold was legal in the first place? You see what I tell you? Now the people gonna clap. Hooray for this sodomite right here. He gonna save us. What I tell you? Why is chokehold in there to begin with? You can choke somebody to death. Why you have chokehold in there? Now you're gonna ban it? Come on, people. It's bull crap.
In this city, we will require de-escalation. In this city, you have to give a warning before you shoot.
So tell me one thing right here. So before you tell them they can shoot without give a warning, and now you're gonna put it that they have to warn you before they shoot, and now we should give you a fucking award? We should cheer for you? We should clap? No, people. Why was the law like that to begin with? Now you're gonna have an era now coming and say, we go take that out in my city. Dumb the fuck.
In this city, you have a duty to intervene. In this city, we will require comprehensive reporting. In this city, you must exhaust all alternatives before shooting. And there will be other things in this executive order.
Wow. And there you go again, people. Al Sharpton again, another so-called reverend. And take a look at him. He looked the same way as I described the so-called people that was in that panel. All of them look the same. They got the same looking hair. They got the same looking shades. What do you think, people? Why? Why is these people represent you as black? Tell you to get out of, get rowdy and mash up shit and protest and this, that. They're not really black. They're full of shit.
Hear people talk about what happened to George Floyd. Like there was something less than a crime. This was not just a tragedy. It was a crime. We must commit to this family.
First of all, take a look. Fountain of Praise. That tell you one thing, people. Devil work they're doing in church, and you never get it. And these are the fucking shit you're gonna bring in there, psyops. Don't trust the church, people. Don't trust
all
them.
of these families. All five.
Look at him. He got a gloves on for Freemasonry. Black and white.
His children, grandchildren and all. That until these people paid for what they did, that we're going to be there with them, because lives like George will not matter until somebody pays the cost for taking their life.
What you have to understand, people, they're the one who put it on you. They're the same people who put it on you, people. They're the one who put it on the news 24/7. And you see, now that the fucking George Floyd shit done, they're back to the coronavirus. Wow. I told you already, people, just psyops for the masses. Nothing but politics for the dumb people. The death is politics. 100%. That's what they do to the damn people. Play with your damn emotion because you got no brain. I'm gone.